let's face another day.
This week on Cinematic Observations, we take a look at the 2012 motion picture Django Unchained. Is it a movie or is it a film?
Any motion picture is a movie until we deem it a film.
Was the Wild West even real?
There were not enough chains in this movie.
I completely disagree. Hello and welcome back to Cinematic Observations. My name is Randall Wells.
And my name is Benjamin Kane.
Today we'll be discussing Django Unchained, which was unchained from the mind of writer and director Quentin Jerome Tarantino in the year 2012.
Django Unchained tracks along with the jubilees and the difficulties of Django, played by Eric Marlon Bishop, professionally known as Jamie Foxx.
The main character's name is Django, and around 10 minutes into the motion picture, he is relieved of his chains, making him Django Unchained.
But because of those first 10 minutes, we discussed, and we cannot allocate more than a 90 out of 100 for title accuracy, because for those first 10 minutes, he was chained.
Yes.
He was Django chained.
He was in chains. And for all those naive viewers out there, no, his last name is not Unchained. Young Django, accompanied by his rescuer and partner, Dr. King Schultz, played by Christoph Waltz.
An elegant actor, but an even more elegant dance.
Yes. They travel across the sultry south in search of Django's imprisoned wife.
Whisked away from him long ago, Django's wife is being held by a charming, yet deceitful southern gentleman by the name of Calvin Candy, brought to life in the cinemas by Leonardo Wilhelm DiCaprio.
And after a rootin', tootin', and don't you forget about shootin', good old Western time, Django reunites with his lass, and they ride off to live a life of freedom and love. To start off what we liked about this motion picture, you cannot talk about a Tarantino without talking about the zooms.
Yes. When I was watching this movie and I was sitting on my couch at home, I wish I had a seatbelt.
Yes.
Because I felt like I was flying across the screen. And if I could just buckle myself in, I'd be safe. But this movie isn't meant to make you feel safe.
No. And frankly, this movie and a lot of other Tarantino movies, they are a wild ride.
Wild.
The Wild West. And in this motion picture, the cinematographers captured some of the most beautiful landscapes in the West.
Yes, and I always say this, Tarantino has an eye. Nay, he has two.
Yes.
And those eyes, they see things that maybe you or I, normal people, don't see.
Yes, the vision of his eyes. They really capture everything and put them together to make an absolutely beautiful
He
motion
must
picture.
have 2010 vision, 2020 vision.
Yes.
And you and I, we always say this, that in every motion picture, there is at least one actor that more than the rest truly enthralls, excites, and entertains the audience.
Yes, and in this motion picture, we have to give that to Christoph Waltz.
Yes.
He is such a charismatic actor. He's, in this motion picture, he's a very nice guy. He's dangerous.
And something else that Christoph Waltz was able to portray perfectly through his character, Dr. King, was that feeling of safety and protection. You see, when I first started watching this movie, I had on a blanket. It was a little cold, and I felt safer with this blanket on me.
Yes.
But the second that his character appeared on screen, I threw it off and I said, I do not need this anymore.
I didn't need the blanket anymore. Dr. King was there to protect me.
And lastly, something that Randall and I loved about Django Unchained, as fans of the musical arts,
Yes.
was the music. It felt like a Western, like a true Western.
Yes. Especially the intro music over the credits. You saw it earlier. We are big fans of that song.
Yes, and the rhythms and the instruments, They make you feel like you're riding a horse.
Yes.
Like you're jumping up.
You want to gallop along through the desert, looking high and low for your captured wife. And that leads us into what we didn't like about the movie.
Yeah.
Some of the music... Yeah, not all of it, obviously.
Right.
Some of the music didn't fit the period.
At one point, they're riding along on a horse, and a modern day rap song starts playing.
Yeah.
And I was shocked. I said, that music did not exist in that time.
I said, what is this?
Yeah.
They were playing good old Western music, and then this?
Yeah.
What in the world,
It's like
Tarantino?
they time travel all of a sudden. We were here, and then we're there. And you can't just do that willy-nilly.
In a world where their transportation is either by horse or horse-drawn buggy,
Or walking.
they didn't even have cars.
Yeah.
I don't think they could have traveled through time.
No.
No.
So even with that slight musical malfunction, Randall and I have decided that it is but a drop in the overflowing bucket of delight that is Django Unchained.
Yes. And with that said, it is our honor to award this motion picture the title of a
Film!
His name was Cain. He had a horse along the countryside. I saw him ride.
As beat the Zen,